It fucking works. I cannot believe it. The reason why I have not been on the calls, you know how you do your calls,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Advisory calls, because I've been fucking
yeah.
flat out. Yesterday I was till 9 p.m. And here's the thing, right? Like, so for me, I was definitely in a place where I could hear it this time.
Mm,
And I fucking loved it because for me, oh, I've got to press OK. Because for me, it's just not where my intelligence lies. And what was really interesting was you guys love this.
yeah, yeah. I hope it shows.
But it not only because here's the thing in the mental health world, when someone starts talking about behavior or behavioral psychology,
Mm,
you reminded me of me. I start
mm.
going, oh my God, that's what I love, and this is why that happens, and this is why that happens, and da da
Yeah,
da.
yeah, yeah.
Right? So when you were doing that, I was like, oh my God, this guy is like superhuman when it comes to shit that no one else can understand. This is amazing. So when you're talking about it's all in the numbers and I love this and
Yeah.
what I thought was really great was when you talk in a way that it's experimental and it's not judgmental. So it's like,
Mm,
hey, we did this, it was a mistake, but what it taught us was this.
mm,
I am a perfectionist. No bueno. I always want things to be perfect the first time. And I
mm,
think the first time that I did this, that was where my expectation was. I need to
mm,
be excellent and perfect at this first time, every time. And what
mm.
you proved to me as someone who actually does this all day in, day in, day out with your team, you're like, yeah, it didn't work. Who cares? This is what
Yeah, like I learned one more way to not do it.
exactly. And I love that. I thought, do you know what? I need to flip this script and really just go, you know what? You can do this. And I'm 46 and I figure you're in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
So when you get to my vintage, you start to go, I don't have time to
Mm,
make the mistakes. Whereas you're like, we've spent millions doing this. This is where the mistakes are.
yeah.
Shortcut
Yeah.
to success. I
Mm,
was like, this is fascinating. So of course, I get to the part where in the second day, you say, this is how you're going to sell stuff to people. This is how you sell stuff. So, are you with me here? You know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I know the last bit. Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool. So, and then you're like, what do you think of, what do you think of a salesperson?
Mm,
What's in your mind? Immediately, snake oil salesman, someone
yeah,
said,
yeah,
yep,
yep.
right? And so I have a problem selling myself
Mm,
because when you're in the mental health field, it's about the person. Almost the money is almost secondary, if you know
yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
The
I
person
understand.
comes first, the money's secondary. And you kind
Mm,
of feel a bit weird
yeah,
telling them. Does that make sense?
yeah. No, 100%.
So I'm always on the back foot going,
Yeah.
and it's very uncomfortable for me,
Mm-hmm.
especially because for a lot of my career, I worked in non-government organizations,
Mm-hmm.
or I earned a salary. And so people could access me through Medicare or for
Yep.
free. Now I'm expensive.
Mm,
And so, but what I do works. And I know that because I got heaps,
mm,
thousands of testimonials. So what happened was after I did the your workshop,
mm.
I got all these people call me. I don't even know how. I haven't even freaking advertised, but I did a live. Basically, I have an online platform. So I use
Yeah.
Meta, I use Facebook, and I have this online platform, right? And I
Mm,
started talking about what I do, and I'm thinking, no, 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 I'm going to start talking about what I actually do. So I got all these just people, Mads, I need to speak to you, da da da.
yeah.
Anyway, I always do half an hour free
Yeah.
to get to know what the person wants. Well, I had to shut my mouth when it came to the money. You know how you were saying
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Just shut
there.
up.
But also when I did the green brain, red brain, green
Green
brain,
Baron. Yep.
it fucking works. I cannot believe it. The reason why I have not been on the calls, you know how you do your calls,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Advisory calls, because I've been fucking
Yeah.
flat out. Yesterday I was till 9 p.m. and I was on another call when you
Yeah.
emailed me, and I've
Yeah.
got another one tomorrow.
Yeah.
And they didn't even, there was no objection to the money.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, of course. Because I was like, how would you feel?
Yeah.
How would you feel if, through this session, you were able to get to your goals? You were able to do ABC. And what
Yeah.
previously happened was I would do the first session and I would fix everything and they would never come back because
Yeah.
I'm very quick at what I do. I'm like, I get to the heart of the problem and then,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Which you can do in mental health as
Yeah.
well as any other field. So I was like, oh my God, this
Yeah.
works. I was so surprised because I was skeptical. And if you remember, I don't know if you remember, but I made the comment, do you think this would work with mental health? Because I don't want to seem,
Oh yeah, I remember on the live stream chat. Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to seem disingenuous. And I felt very strongly because I was speaking to my business
Mm.
partner, who's a health coach, a certified health coach in the UK. She's fucking amazing. And
Yeah.
I was saying to her, how are we going to do, how are we going
Yeah.
to do this? I'm not
Yeah.
sure it's going to work. And it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. I can't believe it. So